y'all, and welcome back to my channel. Today we will be unboxing the Infinite Lotus sub box for the month of October. So I already pre-opened it just to peek inside. This came in while I was preparing for my dissertation defense, and so I just wanted to see what was in it. But I still saved everything so that we can unbox it together and update my planner. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Okay, so I do get the deluxe box in the A5 size. And so here is the what's inside card that I will be referring to. The October card, a thank you card, and then a quote card. Let's go ahead and start with the dashboards and inserts because that's always my favorite part. So starting with the dash, we have the monthly October dash in matte with the autumn mist. That looks, both are absolutely stunning. So I love the dashboards that I'm coming in these boxes, but especially these forest ones. So there's that one, and then there is the abstract stardust with the cherish every moment. Sorry, cherish every moment. All right, so we have those two, and then here are these two on their own. And let me zoom out just a little bit. There you go. And then just one more shot of these together. All right, and then let's go and dig into the inserts. All right, so for the inserts, we get a duo grid notes, intentional wish list, party plan, and guest list. It's actually really convenient because I'm seriously about to have to start planning my graduation party. And so this is actually perfect. So I'm really excited that this came this box. And with the holidays and everything, right, like this is gonna be perfect too. So here are the notes, and I'm excited to get this in A6 size for my A6 planner because these look very functional and I'm excited to try these out. All right, so you get 30 sheets of these, and they are front and back. So you get so many grid note inserts, which I love. And then I love the subject break line so that you can organize your notes. Y'all know I love structure and inserts if you've been following me for a bit. So those are actually perfect because you can have different subjects on one sheet. So technically you could do up to 4 different subjects on there. And then next up is the intentional wish list. So on here you have item, why do I want this? How often will I use it? Similar item owned, if yes, what? Waiting period, notes, the data was added, price, cost per use, which I actually would like that they include that. Decision, buy, wait, pass, and then purchase. This is actually really nice for those like larger wish list items that you're like on the fence about. If you've been following me for a bit, you know that I love handbags and luxury items, and so this is something where there's always things like on the wish list or have my eye on, so a great way to track those. And then you get 15 sheets for this one, and I'm trying, there we go, make sure I get them all. So you have that. And then next up is the party plan. So you get 8 sheets of these and then 8 sheets of the guest list, which works fine for me because like I said, right now I just need one for my graduation party. And I might separate it out by event too. So for the party plan, you have event, guests, theme, date, location, start and end time, the schedule, menu, decorations, and entertainment. On the back, you have a to-do list and a notes section. So this is really nice for like I said, any party. So kids' birthdays, your birthday, any major event, honestly, where like these can be relatable, but I'm excited to use these. And then for the guest list, you have a similar, so the top is the same. So event, guests, theme, date, start, and location. So I'll be using these two together. And we'll put these in my planner because like I said, I'm seriously about to start planning that. So you have your guest on this one, and then you have name, invitation, RSVP, and the notes. And then it's on the back a full list. So there are these two, and we're for sure putting these in my planner at the end of this video. But those are all of the inserts that you get this month. And then that is everything you receive in the regular subscription box, and then you get accessories for the deluxe. So we get a thank you card, which is really nice that they incorporate smaller stationery items. It's also going to come in handy with gifts. And then there are these new milk tea stickers, which are large dots. And then we have the Cocoa Fusion 122 case mini sheets, and I've been loving having these in my planner. So we have those. And then we have our accessory pack. Oh wait, I always forget the pen. And then there is a uni sign pen that we get here, and it is a waterproof and fade proof ink. Trying to see, and it's 0.24 in black. So that comes in handy for sticky notes and anything with a non-paper surface. And then as for the accessories, these will correlate to the dashboards. And so we have the October intentions with the extended October monthly card. I don't know if that's what it's called, it's just what I've been calling it. All right, and then again, these align with the theme. So you have plan ahead for the holidays, and so you get a quote card for that. Curate your wish list, and then reduce impulse purchases. So these two come in handy for that wish list insert. You can also, of course, use your notes for these intentions as well. And then the plan for the holidays are definitely that guest list, right? And party plan, because that'll be the other thing that I have to probably plan on those. And then you get some of the cutest October cards. So you have a pumpkin card, you have a black cat for Halloween, and then you have this like log cabin in the woods, which is actually really cool. So I'm excited to use all of these. I love the theme so much this month. But yeah, other than that, that is everything that comes in the box. So what I'm going to do now is find my GM, grab it, and then we'll set it up. So we have my GM, and I mentioned at the beginning of the video that this video is a little delayed because I was preparing for my final defense. I did pass my final defense, which I'm very excited to share. I'll do a full video on that. This is my graduation announcement that I just printed out and put in my planner. But I also will need to update this planner now that I need to remove my academic section. So I did the final flip in my last video, my last planner flip for this planner. And so for now, I think we're just gonna remove this entire back section. Because I am, like I mentioned, doing planning, I think I'm gonna keep the DBA custom vellum that I got for Infinite Lotus. I'm just removing all the school related content. And for now, I'm honestly gonna probably keep the notes in here too. Let's put that to the side. I'm not gonna put in the wish list, but we will put in, let's see, I will need to plan the graduation party, and then I think I'll also use this for the ceremony that's within the school, just so that way I can have the event information on here. Yeah, because I'll also have different invites. So I'm gonna put 3 in here for now, and then I'm gonna put this to the side. And then I'll put in the guest list. So I'll do 1 per event as well, like I mentioned. So we'll do 3, and it won't be bigger than this. I only get so many tickets, so like for each one, I have a certain amount of people apparently. So this will be nice to keep it organized on who's going to what. So we'll have this here. And then let's use the abstract dashboard. Right, what was this one called again? Abstract Stardust, because it's kind of like party theme, right, related. And then I think it's cute too. Okay, so we have that one. So that'll for now be my little party section. And then this middle section, I have my weekly tasks. I think I'll also throw a good amount of the note inserts back here, because like I said, I'm really excited for these. And again, these could probably help with planning something back here. So we have that. And so that is my new section. So here's what they look like in the planner. So if I confetti dashboard, here's the party plan, and then guest list immediately following, next plan, guest list, plan, guest list, and then notes. And then here I could also write out notes of like if I'm making things, different outfits, different things like that. So yeah, that is here. And then now for the front of the planner, I of course want to use the new dashboard. So let's figure out where we can put it. Here's the monthly cover I have. Here's the weekly, and I have the one from the last month here. So I'm thinking, yep, right here. For my hourly section, we'll add in this one. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so that is everything. And then let me just show you what it looks like layered. So here's with the vellum dashboard over it, just the vellum. And then we have the dashboard itself, and then here's the back. All right, and then other than that, that is going to be it for this video. If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know, and thank you guys so much for watching.